How you doing, guys? It's Danny K. Right back in with another video. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I've been posting a whole lot of shorts, not a whole lot of long content videos. And here's the video right now. Just an update that what's been going on. I'm not doing OTR trucking anymore. And I'm happy, I'm not gonna lie. And OTR truck was not bad. I had a good time, but having a wife, having a kid, you can't keep doing the things you should do. You have to change and switch things up. So right now I'm just working I'm working a regular job right now. And I most likely might go to trucking, but in a capacity of most likely local. That's what I was looking at, doing something, a local gig, or going to something else if I have to, most likely doing a local gig. And after surgery, there's a whole bunch of things that goes on in life. And this is a learning situation for me coming after surgery and me quitting OTR. Number one was I'm glad I had short-term disability. Number two, I realized how important savings really is. Like, you really don't save, and I did save, but I didn't save quite enough money for when I had my surgery. And the short-term disability did save me a lot. I was able to take care of my bills, take care of what I got to take care of, transition to this job in the meantime. So I would say this: if you're going to get into anything, just you don't even know, you might be healthy. Savings, have at least a disability, especially if you don't have at least a year to 2 years. I mean, ideally, in my opinion, I think a year is good. A year to 2 years, 2 years is even better. That's the best, especially if you have a family. Me, that's my goal. 2 years worth of savings, because this surgery took me out for like, was it 3-4 months? It was 3 months, and then I started working, but I couldn't fully get into the flow of things until recently. So it's been 6 months post surgery. Then now I'm able to do push-ups. I'm doing pull-ups with a band, of course, like not doing full pull-ups yet without my body weight. But it takes time. It takes time to get into things. Even transition, you might lose a job. It might take you it's just take you more than 6 months to find a job. But to find a job you might really want, it might take you some time. Oh, I'm tired today, I'm telling you. But me living OTR, getting into surgery, me transitioning to something, being home every day, that's one thing I've learned. You have that short-term disability, save your money, and health is wealth. When you're healthy and you're functioning well, and it just changes things. Those three things just changes things. It changes the whole dynamic, the whole atmosphere when you have those things going for you. And now I could decompress a little bit. Now I have what I want. If I do go back to trucking, I have what I want to do, and how much I want to make if I go back to trucking, And just knowing, if people doing OTR truck, which is not bad, which I did for a little bit, because that's what I had to do at that time, in my opinion, if you have a family, you're single is perfect. Like, if I was single, I'd probably still be doing OTR, because the lifestyle you get to see around the world. And I've been to all 48 states. I've been to all 48 states, been through a lot of cities. So me, right now, at this point in my life, I want to be more with my family. Now, I don't mind being over the road, but not as an OTR sense. At least as a regional driver, preferably local. And me looking back now and restarting again, or after surgery, it's like, one, I make sure I have my short-term disability. Two, make sure you have your savings. Like me, my goal, I told my lady this: 6 months to a year with the savings. Ideally, 2 years with the savings, since I have a family. Because most of the time, if you get hurt or get injured, it doesn't take more than 2 years for you to bounce back. Most injuries is 3 to 6 months. But it might be chaotic. It might take you 7 to 12 months, especially if you do a physically demanding job. So it's good to have that savings in place, that big savings in place. I didn't have nowhere near enough amount saved when I left OTR to get this pec surgery. But I'm grateful because I had insurance. I had all these benefits that helped me get through that. So it's not even a knock on OTR trucking or trucking in general. It's just, you had to just play the game smart. You have to be smart in life and make good decisions. And I'm not going to sit here and say I made the best decisions, Me coming back from OTR, I'm like, I have to get the surgery now, or it's never. If I don't get the surgery now, I'm gonna have to wait and then wait and wait. I'm pushing it off. And just get the surgery out the way, which I'm glad I did. And thank God I had the short-term disability. And I had a little bit of savings, not enough, but I should have saved more. And as I said again, it's a learned decision. It's a learning thing, And me, when I talk to other people, I tell them the same thing. My boys OTR, I, I'm like, save, stack that money, get that short-term disability, because you never know what might happen. Something can happen. You might get cut. You might get caught up. Somebody might run over your toe. You never know what might happen that might take you out of work. And a lot of Americans don't have even $1,000 saved. Don't even have $1,000 saved. Most Americans don't. So having at least 6 months to a year worth of expenses, that gives you a leeway. And I don't want that stress of me coming back from OTR getting surgery and being stressed that first month because my savings is going down and my short-term disability didn't hit in yet. I don't want to go through that stress again. I do not want to go through that stress again. That was not very good for me, being hurt, me looking at my family. I got to still take care of this, still pay the car note, still got to pay insurance, still got to pay the phone bill. God dang it, man. I don't want to be in a situation like that ever again. I want to be in a situation where God forbid something happens, I'm in a good position, my family's in a good position. We're not really stressed. We're planning ahead. We're taking the steps necessary to make it, and not being this, oh my God, what can we do? Oh, we got this going on. Like, that stress it's for the birds, especially as I'm getting older. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. All that saving for losers. Let me be the loser. Save your money. Thank God I had that some disability, but that stress that I went through that part of me leaving work, getting surgery, me thinking that everything went as planned, but there's some certain gaps that my money I thought I would have saved didn't really hit that goal. That was a stressful moment in my life, and now I'm getting over it, which I thank God. I'm about to get all my endorsements in trucking. I thank God, So my next step is, I'm praying, I'm seeing what's gonna be the best step for me, but ideally getting me a local gig that I don't want to do overnight. I don't mind waking up early morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, but all that overnight, I don't want to do that. But making at least $100,000 a year, being home every day with my family, that's ideal. That's my ideal situation right now. That's my ideal situation where I could take care of my family, take care of my responsibilities, go also do my investments, do my savings, and have a life and be there for my family, because OTR, you're not going to be there for your family like you need to be, in my opinion. I've been home every day and I've been OTR. There is a complete difference. There is a difference in how your family kind of I'll say for me, they love you, but then now you're more involved in everyday life. You're more involved when those little things happen, when life happens, like, oh, somebody cuts somebody off in traffic, or you're there. When you OTR, it's hard to be there because you're worried about yourself. You're about your own survival. The car almost hit me. You over here in the in the sticks, and you always gotta watch your six because you never know. You don't know where you're at. You're not around. You're not familiar with the area. People getting killed, people getting hanged, there's a lot of things that's happening to people. So you gotta keep your six, But I'm closing down this video. Those are the 3 things I've learned through my OTR transition from OTR to being home every day. That's the 3 things I learned, after surgery. Is 1, have some type of insurance. Not only health insurance. Most companies give health insurance, but at least have short-term disability or long-term disability, because you never know what might happen. And if you have money coming in or you have a big savings, then you don't need that really. But me and my parents think it's good to have that and savings, because you don't want you to dwindle your savings. It's good to get paid. You're getting paid, especially if especially if you have surgery and this is before, let's say you already have this disability policy in place and you're going to have surgery, go keep it there. Don't take it out. Go get your surgery. Use that policy. If you don't have the policy yet and you have to wait for it, don't get checked up on that injury until that policy reaches at least a year or you sign up for that policy. Then you could apply and do that, because they will deny you, because this is a thing. The cost, if the injury happened a year from sign up, it doesn't count. Something like that. They won't cover it. So do your research. But my opinion, if you have the social disability and you have savings, you and your people, even if you're single, you are in a better position. You have a lot of buffers between you and what you got to do. You're not stressed out like that. And 3, health is wealth. Take care of your body. I told my girl, I'm getting the surgery done, because I do feel the difference. Like now I can move my pec. Before, I couldn't move this pec like this. I couldn't move this pec like this. Now I can. I thank God that everything worked out as planned and everything is getting better. You know, I got certain things going on, so I thank God my YouTube channel is now popping up again. You know, we're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. I'm hitting the tag method again. Things is getting better, you know. But tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what you have done, if you had any surgeries, the things that you have done to help you, what you've been through your surgery or through your transition through a job to another job, transition from your job to having surgery. Just let me know what's going on with you. Let me know what you want to watch. It's Danny K out.